Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to we channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to we channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you not go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Calbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Today again, Dofa within a Grafton community. I go remember say few weeks ago we've been come out with a video where they showcase the lifestyle of we aged them, how then they live in the Grafton community. We make an appeal to different people and we want for inform everybody. Said today a group of people, Sierra Leoneans them, were in a different parts of the globe through we had program with a begin one of the houses them where we had family and then they fund them 100% and then they fund them where they can rehabilitate Mama Finda house. Mama Finda, one of the people in another video will be watched where in bed na stick they use for let it able for put the foam and even the foam where Mama Finda they use the foam not decent. So they can start Mama Finda in own construction today. Work starts today with support of people then where they watch VR program where I refer to as VR family. We want for this opportunity for say thank you to everyone who give in support to the team, the crew of Riyadh program. We say thank you so much for helping us able for make we put smile at the face of Mama Finda. today. So follow we and let we see how the work for talent as we start and today, and we will make you know how long this particular rehabilitation of Mama Finda house get for take away. Like I been say, we had family that then supports Dofa for do Mama Finda in place. The work they can start now. We get the contractors, them, the workmen, them all day with me. But again, one or two things we will realize yesterday will come whilst we buy the materials them for kickstart this work for Mama Finda. Something we will realize, so Mama Finda take me inside. Because as I've been telling you now, I see this part. Now the entrance, this part not so. Now you entrance, now you kitchen,
yes,
now you everything. Now I have a Mama Finda the was. Show me the old. So this like
the oldest. Now the was the time late and not able to come out. It's my rainy season because where the trailer they can't do. We say fucking where I press, I will take food. I put on the water filter.
So when I see Mama Finda, look imagine who time Mama Finda the wash. Look the room, the domot for just enter inside. So now it shows that we got to make small bathroom for Mama Finda out of what they can do. We got to do a small bathroom. So we'll be for them like do toilets too, but because the place too small, we're not going to do toilets, but we're able to do for bathroom where we go able for the wash, and that's why we're also looking forward for able to do more public toilets for this community. This community, they lack public toilets. And then they make you work on the community. If they see physics, then they put on a packet like yesterday, where I come low by the things them. We meet and gone just like that. Empty one. People in their family. So this time Mama Finda have been made this. So now because we start the work, we don't ask Mama Finda to go catch for some side. And then we go catch till we able for rehabilitate and make this place for them. And they'll make them a better, decent place where Mama Finda will be done. When I even see the ground, watch the ground. When I see the ground, all of this we got for do work on it. We got for do work on the ground. So you see, say the inside, this na pan, all this we got for change. All of this we got for change. So we get more work, and then we got for do like 3 doors. Look the what way Mama Finda gets. Now do what this.
People then wash out the water.
Okay, so now people wash out the water. Okay, now I give you. Now you can
make a boy no better again.
Okay, so all of this we got for change. So we got for do like 3 doors. The one the way they don't put their money in this, they go one for like how long this they take for do this work.
When this out, the people take more than 1 week first. They work fast. People take me more, and then work fast. See, I got the bar. It's 1 week. We still to go on. Yeah.
So Mama Finda, what you want to talk to? The people that will pull this money because when we do this video, we play them all over. And then we had family, they come together and say, hey, Mama Finda, in case you're too sorry. So what you want for send to them people and what you want for say to them? Because you know sabi them one day, but they get sympathy for what you they go through. And then send us Sierra Leone as them things are difficult at this time, not only in Sierra Leone, but they see the reason for say when they support what you want to say to them.
Me I tell them boku thank you. Cover them family, they all with the blood of Jesus outside this blessing they come out. Let God put abundantly. And you yourself when are the leader for this place, let God cover you, let God bless you abundantly. And we all, we don't say for this program, now everybody gets. Let God open provision, do for them people, they outside that money, come on, let God put big one way past this money, where then they spend for me. I'm so glad I'm not sabi them, not to me born that stepped me for comfort me, let God comfort their family, let God comfort their blessing. So I tell them boku thank you. Let God cover them. Let God make more provision for them for help another person. Not to me, but may they continue for extend. They bless person as we say family they bless, as we money they multiply. So I'm glad it's too much. Me more too small self for tell them thank you.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for sure say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Good day to we family members them inside this house. Members say we be don't sit on here, give some speculation concerning the census where we count some kind draw inside Mama Salon. Well, if not so it be, Statistics Sierra Leone don't come out with their own census results. But according to where me and my brother cherry in a paper, it look like say Kenema don't overtake Freetown and population business inside Mama Salon. Well, you no go doubt for can see waiting me and my brother chair here in a paper. This na in statistics come and tell we. Not to we talk, but we can see waiting there inside the paper. No go no side, stay with we, as we all they can talk about this census. Who side they don't add, who side they reduce, who side they patch, and who side they show. Me na Bible Kabla from the north. The biggest warrior with a sharp cutlass. Not forget to hit the like button for we as you they come inside this family house. Stay with me.
My name is Pierre, the freedom fighter. My brother don't rub much so the one. And it's like he don't done the program. But wait on. Something the way he look left behind, ain't he? Alright, I not go talk him because something in day. The moth not able for carry that load day. Until he yes, himself get him for himself. Waiting that they mean. Listen to this quick bar. We been rub moth pan this thing long time ago when they come back just now.
So I'm really here just to say you are the ambassadors. You are going to represent all of us. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you.
Okay. Caretaker, hold on, yeah? I understand. I don't know if you will listen or you will watch right now, if you understand the reggae behind all of this. You understand what thing they happen? Brother, they are big. Talk about sometimes your mouth, it looks short today.
Well, fumble them. This all now just for tell you see, before me brother, they can sit down and have it talk. We then make sure for chat about them people there, the things that we themselves don't talk, the things that we themselves don't write, now that we they bring to una, we can just do small rub mouth on top of all them things there. Waiting this video be the time for tell you, before statistics, they come with their results. Already, Caretaker Bio, if we don't get the figure now in mind, where it can't tell people or where if you want for make statistics can tell we say na in the na Mama Salon. As soon as you they tell we but 8 million people them. Well let's tell them the census no we go no say it, but Caretaker Bio already we don't know the population number na the country.
Then get one match where they can talk. Sorry, I not go try himself. I not disgrace myself. But if I make mind, I say mind oh mind, as the water dirty, laugh for them. Then say normally where you they say decimal points, after the point, the nearest figure you dey round up or you dey round down. In other words, if for example it don't reach 5 or it don't pass 5, it means say you dey round up, ain't? But if it dey like 4, you dey round down. Not also they can say, I don't know if not they are the talk, but if I not talk I'm fine, pardon me. Waiting at depths at the try for tell you. If for example, Caretaker Bio don't tell we say the faith of 8 million people they na Leone's and that thing they will talk that word day. I'm not even sure say them be don't I'm not even sure if them be don't even count them. That's the way they go count them. I'm not even sure. Interestingly, the other census that we can take place, we can see different people them they snap. Hey, they don't send, they don't how they call them? They don't count me oh. They don't count me oh. You can see the pictures in the past all over na social media. They, especially the blue app. They don't count me. They don't count me. But it's all like this one na caretaker be no more. Na your own video and picture we see oh. Wetin happen? Anyway, the census master say this census result go make everybody smile na the country. And me na number one wey dey smile because wetin do na me family dem count. Then count me uncle. Who said then count me uncle? Now they count done. Me uncle ain't sabi the number past the one they will count sef. Anyway, we can watch the documents there also today. Yeah, we can do some comparison and see what exactly they inside the figure them. Anyway, you enjoy the program. Not forget to, not left enjoy it, say, you know, give waiting due. I mean, say, they like, they share, and then go they tell we know what you think. One time we can pass in the comment section, and we go see who's one in your way trenga, and we manage pass with more today, in case you get question, or you get something where we don't mistake pan, do ya tell we know, yeah? Hey, brother. Hey, God. Me bottom full up. Anyway, I like me uncle bad. And this thing can say, Mada, Mada, orege. I said to God, you don't the fire, but good, bad one. Me I beg, listen me uncle back, but I beg.
So I'm really here just to say, you are the ambassadors. You are going to represent all of us. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness of 8 million people is going to depend on you. The happiness.
Alright, so the bottom line now, we just want for the year. Fine one waiting me uncle the top. If we don't begin under and only the foundation, do ya let we move como para small bit no more. I mean say let we commode just now and come back. Because now the only way that one day I will be able to do better thing. The borders, the census don't know, census don't done. But then call this provisional results. But before ever we begin go inside anything, something there we I go honestly want for let we all do together. Let we watch something back and know who side we don't come out with regards this census. Because we need to get proper background. Who side we don't come out, waiting be done the happen, who side wahala be done day with regards this census. Because sometimes they inside this census we can do better analysis for let we all understand waiting don't they go on. Today na whose day? Today na number 2 day. Or we say Tuesday. So what we dey do? Make I just see something here. Bible.
Mbappé.
Bible, like say. Okay, thank you.
You look glad this net.
Yeah,
You really look glad.
If they don't count, we always make enough for glad.
Oh, they count you?
If they count me? You mean if they count me?
You really sure say they count you?
Yes, then count me. What's that me on Google count? Count me, not count me.
Not a problem.
But this is a
Not
problem.
a case.
Honestly, this is not a problem. This go really be problem. A real problem this. For now, you not go know side the problem day. Until we reach to that point, so you go begin see the problem. Let's read something quicker. I really like follow watch something. Usa don't come. Let's watch the background to I call this thing the census now we country. Let's just see if I get proper projection for now. Because I know I'll miss nothing at the eye. Nothing I know I'll miss at the eye. Nothing, I say nothing. Okay, now watch now italic for you. No, I don't pass mark. So let's go being back one step. Okay, this go cool. Alright, so we go. I want follow we read background. Which why we really come out with this census. Yeah. First, I go begin with the bottom one. Bottom one, let's just round up for now something. Look at this. The population census don dey grow gradually from place to place, Inside 1963 to what am I doing? Okay. The population census, let me see, 2,180 or what? 2,180,355 in 1963. Alright, now the way how it grows small. Small. So inside 1963, the population been there 2,180,355. Yeah, inside 1963. Then inside it go to 2,735,159 inside 1974. And it same way so go to 4,976,871. Yeah, and 7,092,113 inside 2004. And then a same way so inside 2050 go 7,075,641. And now they don't tell we say it don't go 7,541,641 respectively. So basically I just want to give figure how it move from place to place, yeah. We then do some counting them. So the way this how the thing go up small bit, yeah. Yeah. So I think saying that background the first I want for give how the population go. And interestingly, then begin for count. The first time we then count now fit on no more, now then count. Let's read this thing quick. This small write up we put together. And so the first population count in Sierra Leone was undertaken in 1802 in what is now the western area. Okay. However, the first modern, that's the way they begin count now, the one whole country. The first modern population census to cover the whole country was conducted in April 1963. Since then, 4 more censuses have been undertaken in December 1974, December 1985, December 2004, December 2015. And this one will not been dated na December 2021 respectively. It is worth noting that because of the differences in the methodology used in the census prior to 1963, the population totals of the country prior to 1963 cannot be compared with those of recent census. Okay, I hope you follow. I just give bottom line or how they call them background. They say due to improvement of the census methodology in the 1963 population census, a reliable and trustworthy population figure of 2,180,355 was accepted for informed consent, and further improvement on the other census continued. So basically, these are the first number we get. Yeah, we then say more than the begin country, one whole country. Now the first figure this will get. The one whole country have been 2 million. Where is it? 2,180,355. That will go small bit more. You know, but in a long today. Now, for argument's sake, make we give you a background. The 2004 census collected informed on many demographic and socio-economic characteristics and recorded a total population of 4,976,871 persons, with a sex ratio of 94. Its preliminary report was published in February 2005. The analytical report finalized in July 2016, following the decennial census program. The next census was expected in December 2014. However, following the spread of the Ebola epidemic from Guinea and Liberia to Sierra Leone, with the first case recorded in May 2014 in Leone district, a recommendation was made by Statistics Sierra Leone to the government of Sierra Leone that the main field enumeration should be shifted from December 2014 to April 2015. But as the epidemic intensified, it was further postponed to December 2015. The government of Sierra Leone accepted and announced both postponements. So basically, this now just the background to how go. So now in 2021, you know, say the government we don't pull one date, then pull two dates, then say because of unforeseen circumstances and all. Then finally they may say we did do them in December 2021. And do them till the end of December, come to this February. Now finally, they don't able for say, they don't done. But following this thing, plenty confusion been there. First na parliament, opposition say they know they accept, arrest opposition, this all kinds sort of thing. Int upon int and count no count. People then say they not content, some people say not count me, some people say they not reach me, I be want. But waiting the headmaster for statistics talk today, he say people them. In fact, Saul Amin, I'll make this to you. Saul Amin, you know, praise this thing and even say he continue for vex per World Bank. Saul Amin, I be this person will not take permit for protest, but he go protest for the government now World Bank. Statistics then say in as much as challenges them been there, but when them be done, people even come on inside them, na them villages they when they not able for go say, me they not count me or they not count me, there when I can't count me, then can at the office. Oh yeah. Anyway, if that be the case, we don't get small background. Let me go straight and begin watch now how the figures them been go. But my brother, before going to the figures them, what you be done the hear from people them?
Well, according to the results, we don't come out and the grumble and draw we be don't go on. To me, by Bure, this show a clear picture of waiting people be the protest on say they know make them constant and the grumble way some people be the grumble now the opposition parties them say now in the motive of this census because we be already don't see outside the caretaker come and address the Leone Star team. Outside already in we don't tell you about 8 million people where it sound like in a magician for make you know the actual population in the country. So now we don't see statistics, the results we don't come out. Outside we don't find out say according to what them put in a paper where we cherry ID now Kenema don't overtake Freetown inside population business. Well, someone go ask, say, how it happened. Na magic or na waiting? But we can use the figure and analyze on top of the figures there, waiting make it for be so and how it happened, where some people, they depend out, still go. And the reason we make them figures there change, then pull some side, go add the other side. We they come into that because we don't sit down here, talk about that one they see, this exactly now the plan, this exactly now what they want for do, and this exactly now in them get for do, just for achieve waiting they want for achieve in future. We move.
Alright, so if that be the case, let's start for Erie, how the figures then been go. Yeah, because at times if I lay with Erie for we SSF, let them not tell we. I want to be patient and listen to them. And only way you patient and listen, you go able to forget the real thing at the end of the day. If that be the case, we go. We start with the last side. We start with the eastern region. I won't attempt for call out the number there, but I will deliberately resist from doing that and allow them for talk, then figure them, yeah? So when you quote them directly. Now we go and start with the eastern region.
Leone district, the east, has a total population of 545,947. 545,947, the total population. And by sex, 267,586 males and 278,361 females. So around 545,947 the total, and males 267,586 males and 278,361 females. So Kenema district has a total population of 772,472 with 374,183 males and 398,298 males. Connaught district has a population of 620,703 with 311,832 males and 308,871 females.
All right. I think we've been just one for they give you them figures then day. So we get for make now like an analysis for see waiting how the figure been tallied before this term. So waiting we go do, let me go straight and watch, for example, you don't hear for you 17, almost Kaila almost Kono and Kenema. Basically, we can look now at waiting been day in 2015 and waiting day now in 2021. If we get them correct, if we actually get them correct, in this 2021, sorry, Kenema then say he get 700. Let's just see what you see. So we all go together. All right. Okay. So he get 772,472 people na Kenema. So inside 2015, Kenema been get 609,891 people na Kenema they actually get. So now we don't see the difference. If you watch when they say variance, that is the difference. You find out, say, for example, Kenema in population, it kick go up by 162,581, when at 26.7%, as you could see I'm now right now your screen. Yeah. So that in a Kenema something. So automatically, if you look at the data what we get now from the one way statistics released for 2021, Kenema automatically, like my brother say, don't run like Usain Bolt. Yeah, Usain Bolt, and then it overtake all the other one them way been there before him. Kenema now the number one right now in terms of population. Now you get beaucoup people pass all the other side them now the country. My brother, do you big? What do you think?
Well, just like waiting I be talk just now, this not a thing where we all need for art we aid, because we all know the reggae where they play and the calypso where Kiatika Bio want for make people of salon dance. For make Freetown calm down in population and then Kenema go up, it not gets forbid out to we, because I believe me and you, we don't sit on here. Usai, we give some speculation, say, now this get for happen, and it did, it don't come to pass. We all be they tell people about how this election get forget tension ever in the history of Mama Salon. And we know how them people are not even prepared for left this power. So the only thing and the only way we then get for do, now something like this, definitely then get for do. Make no mistake, come and cost me, I will talk. That's not just a fact. Because on no account for make, you see, Kenema don't get population past Freetown. Il except na blind man, we know they see. But where it just the worker, it they hear the noise of the people, they really know say, yeah, population, but who pass here. So for me today, we hear after Kiatikabio, we don't give you some figures them where they na yard, because he want for try for add the side them where he feels in a own strong hole. He want add people in there. So if time come for election, it'll be easy for them to get this power back. To be honest enough, now he make it see a result like this. Who say now Kenema don't overtake Freetown and not to the highway back home. Now one small road. Now they use for overtake Freetown. And they overtake Freetown with a higher speed where Freetown not even near again. Because when you check 2015, the figure to now 2021, it's like say na magic. This is done as a surprise to Baku people we don't cherry in a paper, we don't see this kind of number. Because it's just too much. But all this now just a foundation for see how they will able get this election the way how they really want them for make it be. But until then, we're not stay with me.
Okay. I think say the reggae still the play. The reggae really the play. And we need to find out within other thing. I want to bring to you another analysis into all of them things they are so where we talk about so right now. Amongst these the analysis there where I actually want to bring to you, one for let you watch this thing. Technically, or let me talk from the big full man in point of view. Yeah? Not just talk from that point of view there. In other words, some other person can say from the layman's point of view. But still, anyhow you want to call them, let's just make me point quick. If you watch, you get factors them where responsible for make certain areas them be populated. For let people them, that particular area they get attracted to people them, you get a reason for that. You actually get a reason for that. And amongst them things they are not employment. My brother almost factored in the open Kenema.
Pass you ask for me, uncle. Now I'm going to tell you the exact amount of factories and way it don't open.
Alright. So, I know say one of the things them where they make, because for let population swell, not to just the people in the bon no more. Yeah, not to the bon no more for let the population swell. Reason get for that. Let's watch for example, and then they can give a practical example them of waiting they happen, even with regards to the 2015 census and this one. Number one reason for make you get population for let it go up back to about big one at certain side. For one, it's either triangle next day some side, then they run common at that side, or then they pan fet, or then they run after certain people and for prosecute them. Yeah, so then they move from one place to another. So why that other part say they go seek, seek the attention of other people better life than a Kenema. This is some of the things that way they make the population go up. Better life than a Kenema, job did college them did it, or the kind way how based on culture, yeah, it gets so much booming economy in that side. You see people and they run from one place to another one. Or you say sometimes the farming, the agriculture don't kick na that particular side. All of them things there. But the question now, who's better thing where they go on na Kenema? Where for attract a lot of people them for day na Kenema. Almost colleges them they na Kenema. Because we know some parts in the world, for example, where you see plenty people in the left. Like, for example, I can make Cyprus, for example. Yeah, I think Cyprus south or so, or west, I don't even know, or the east. A lot of people them, they come out different side them just for college business. So what happen? You dey see the number of people them we been there to now they go up. You dey see the population they play, they play. Now we left that one day. Let's go to Europe, for example, whereas people in the left they own side them for economic benefit, for other kind of persecution and all. You see the population they increase. You see, for example, nearly every other day, people in the left na the Mediterranean Sea, but still people in the move. What happen? Economic benefit. Then they run per hardship. Then they run per something. Then they run after in the country. Something war or other things. Then. So waiting at the next point, you see that they get people where they run the camp because of economic boom. The economy they boom at that particular side. So in the case of Kenema, waiting really impressive. We don't happen there. We make lots of people them don't go na that particular side. Now look for example, Kailaun in 2015, then we get 526,379. Better difference not the but it grows small by 3.7%. Kenema na the city where grow past all the other one them. Apart from Boeing self get waiting, but the physical waiting, Kenema right now, it get from 2015 to now, it get about 162,581 people them we don't add. Well, we understand say former chief minister we now na foreign affairs, the bill us we get helicopter place for land. Well, something one of the attraction down there, it don't they draw tourists. It don't they draw some movements. People and just want for the go and go tap there for the watch the host na money and other things then. Yeah. Or maybe they don't open some farm they won't understand or they don't open big factory them where we don't know about. But this now waiting don't they happen. So if you look now at the population, you find out say the eastern region where now the 3Ks. They can normally say the 3Ks of the east. The 3Ks of the east now Kailaun, Kenema, and Kono. Very unique district, 3Ks. They all then at the east. So the young population no more don't pass all the other population them na the one whole country. But wait not so surprising to know. The east always don't get population, but not to by how it stands so right now. Take note. Not to by how it stands so when you talk at the region, that region they been get a lot of population. But not to the districts them like how they swell so right now. So Kenema, for example, don't get this amount way na 772,472. Kailaun don't get 542,947. And then Kono don't get 620,703. All in 100,000s. We don't see the other thing. Bible, what do we tell them about this particular site and new district?
Well, I think we don't put some to we family members them notice say all this way they happen, something they wait there for expect. Well, some people be they try for say how it possible. We be they try for notice with people them say the way and manner how then people are they go with this census business. It's like they want to develop a new district na their own area, so then they able to gain more population and more seats na the parliament. Yeah. So you find out now say waiting will be the talk now in the happen. So because the new district definitely it don't happen and it don't happen. So they get forget another seat they we get for enter na parliament. So Kiatekabio know exactly waiting it do, Shembe Pierre. You uncle he really know waiting it they do. But the thing where they beat Baku people imagination, bo big pass Kenema. So who's kind of magic where they play, where Kenema they go pull them kind of numbers there than any side else. Now that's people they wonder now how it happened. it still choke some people for make Freetown, Freetown capital city, for get lesser population than Kenema of all, get higher population. But sometime a day, we can talk when they come and bash at we. Thief self sometimes we sabi thief, you dey get respect. But when not sabi thief, if you not take your time, that thief, where you feel say, they bring disgrace for you, now they bring disgrace for you. This one way statistics don't do, it really don't naked them. Just like what I can tell you, say, there are people where Kiatekabio come and appoint na various offices them. They don't know their work and they're not there for represent the country. But they're there for represent what Kiatekabio wants or make them do. Now in the happen right now na Mama Salon, where it be say, people don't put this kind of attitude in the way that hide again. Everybody they manifest in the way where we all understand say no. Me by Bure, I know they work in the interest of the people. I they work in the interest of Kiatekabio. The reason being, if I mess up with Kiatekabio in command, I they lost my office. If I mess up with waiting Kiatekabio want me for doing at this office, I they lost this office. So this don't bring a lot of problem right now under this government. This don't bring a lot of problem in the country. Now, it make you find out some of them things that they happen. And then therefore continue for it happen. Because the way our Kiatekabio desperate for this power, the way our Kiatekabio desperate for making up come out under this power for now, it just be crazy. But this, it is simple for them. It be really, really simple and easy for them. This already they do enough call for, because I do believe that if the people of Sierra Leone don't gaze, if the voters don't gaze, if even you say Freetown gets 1, Kenema gets 50, the one the way you go add na Kenema now, then they vote against you. Make no mistake, it happen. One thing I know about Salon people, they're slow for take action.
Hold on.
But when they're ready, it happen.
You say the one then where they go put and then they vote against her?
Yes.
If not, just figure not to motor, man.
Oh well, the figure back now will come out from the results, because when they don't lead you, my brother.
No, if that
No
figure,
magic.
there's some figure then they reserve.
And the other problem.
Not to motor man a figure, because we don't
Now
see.
the other problem.
Then they can't toilet all. This particular census we done so inside Kenema, they can't toilet. Okay, but something I just want to correct you. Kenema big pass bow. According to 2013 whatever demographic. Yeah. So like Kenema in space in area na 6,053 square kilometer, whereas Bo na 5,219 square kilometer. So Kenema yes big pass Bo, but wait to not to that na the problem. I still they look at the other issues them where go reason for make we get this kind of inflation. I tell you this, one term inside one blow mind. Say then count toilet, then count empty building, where they say unfinished house, then count them, all of them things in there. And the reggae play more na lower Bambara chiefdom. Because what happen, they actually want to transform Lower Bambara from a chiefdom to a district. So that district there, when they transform and go to a district, it obviously means say you get forget some constituencies the way they come out there. Like minimum 2 constituency where you come inside there, if at all they look at the population, 2 or maximum 3, but constituency get for come inside Lower Bambara. Yeah. So then they add, then they prepare for meet up where they go in a parliament, because obviously you know the 2018 result I've been telling, then beat them by seat. So that is why they do this kind of babu judiciary for able to remove some members of parliament then. So they want to make sure say whatever the result will get for bill, whatever time, then go as well get the number way it take for let them go able for take decision against whosoever, whether opposition or ruling against them. Now let me move on. Let me take the next one and see how many tell we but we get for do with the next district. Yeah. And the next district inside the waiting, of course, you get Kaila and Kenema. Also been take just na Kenema.
Kenema.
Alright, so let's listen to Kaila and Yon. That will see how Kaila and district start like. No, please. I think now by region we take na region we take them. So yes, we take them by region. So now we can go down to the the northeast. Yeah, we can go down to the northeast. But before we go to the northeast, I don't take I'm not giving the figures again. Kailaun right now get 545,974. Whereas in 2015, Kailaun beget 526,000. So it get 3.7 increase. Yeah, where we look at the population for Kailaun, you add 19,568. So Kono in 2015 beget 506,100 Kono. Yeah, for 2021 it don't get 620,703. So it don't get 114,603 people then we add when a 22% increment. Yeah. Then of course Kenema get 162,000. So that now for the east. When you put all that figure there together, the east officially you get 1,939,122. Of course, that's not the highest or the most populated way we get from this 2021 housing and population census. So now let me go down to the northeast. Yeah, where inside the northeast you get country them like Cambia, Potloko, and Kaine. Sorry if I call them country, and so Uganda them been say up country, so I call them so above them word, yeah. So let me go now and listen to what they say with regards down the Census tell we.
Now we move to the northeastern region. Okay, northeastern region. Populated district has a population of 387,236 with 186,824 males and 200,412 females. Falaba district, also in the northeast, total population of 166,205 with 83,622 males and 82,583 females. Kwenadugu district has a population of 206,133 with 102,364 males and 103,796 females. 769, females. Tonkolili district has a population of 557,257 with 282,127 males and 275,130 females.
Alright, so before them pull Kaine and Falaba, Kwenadugu district na been the largest inside the country with 12,121 square kilometer. Have been the largest, yeah. But I reduce them. So now let's watch something. In 2015, we get this as a day, right? And let's just go time. Let's see. Kwenadugu in 2015 get 409,372 people them. In 2021, Kwenadugu drop nearly 50%. It dropped 50%. So waiting at the population for now. For now, now 206,133. So if you watch, Kwenadugu alone lost 203,239 people when na 49.6%. Yeah, so it drop. Koinadugu drop. It means say people them left Koinadugu for go Kenema for go work. Because a lot of factory them, Kenema na the bread basket of the East. So a lot of factory them don't open day, a lot of things them they go on the right now. So all of that 200 and almost people in day, 203,000 people and they don't come up from Koinadugu, they don't go up to Kenema for go able for work. Kenema, Bo and other side them. Okay, so for now, this now waiting don't happen. Let us see something. Like Bombali in 2015, they get 606,544. In 2021, it gets 387,236. Minus, it means say by the number where they began in 2015, 219,308 votes don't come out from Bombali, when at 36.2%. In Tonkolili, they been get 531,435 people. Now they get 557,257. This na the district we know with drop, it go up. So it grow by 4.9%. I will tell you now how it happened. So basically, inside Tonkolili, you get 25,822 people them we add inside that particular place thing. That now for the northeast. Then the last one we will take na Falaba. Of course, Falaba be new. So inside 2015, we not been get something for Falaba, no put something. But in 2021, Falaba don't get 166,205 people them. Yeah, we did it. So I think this not the one day we did for Northeast. My brother come inside because I want to analyze something about Bombali, the Koinadugu and Tonkolili. In 2015, before the Ebola Timap Tranga one, we all know say that area then the northeast as it is right now, now be one of the reason it been get all reason for get migration. Because the London mining be the boom, the Africa mineral be the boom, the other one them be the boom. You find out say even the one them when now that we sister them we can do business na net, yeah. Then Census been very happy because then they move, then they come up from them board, then they come up Kenema and other side them. They can base na then side and they from the Lone Star they go up because how man then the boku for go work na so themselves they come na then side and they for can get entertainment and for can let themselves go able for get the hand to mouth so themselves can net for can work. So now the reason in that one day where they make in 2015 the population at that part of the country it be really boom. But remember say not to all the population be actually there na Bombali. In other words, it not mean say that population the way been did it means say they all are residents there. Now work some of them can work. So now most of them work no day again. Most of them don't return back at the normal places them. But before that, the Bible, what do you think about the figure now where they na Bombali, them Makeni area them? Bombali, Falaba, Koinadugu, and Tonkolili.
Well, the figures them we just sit down here for make we add for make we people them we don't understand what them we are putting on paper. So we put them at the low level, make them able to understand. But them figures they are not to figures them way we need for doubt for. But at the come day, one thing I always say, Naya, kapu sense, no kapu word. All the time when I can come and say we did talk without proof, we did talk without facts. But we just bless Fatima Bio, we already don't describe some of the SNPP supporters and the big guns them to we. Where if you don't tell we say na educated fools, the way they like today, we able to find them na the Ye Dominion Ye University. Okay, then we know they talk with proof, but we know they bring information without a video naya or a write-up with them the way that they do. We know they talk facts that we accept. Una we know the fact, una we they talk the fact, una facts just sound like one rotty fact. You wake here take a they promise, you know they produce. We know they see them. But una they talk the facts. But finally, una they can try for gain from the lie what we they talk, we not to fact to the talk. Where it be say, whenever we they talk, we they bring you the proof. But so far so good, Fatima Biose, SLPP, full of educated fools. So before that, the figures them.
I see something just now where catch my attention. Say for example, the Northeast drop because the SLP APC inflates the number. So I think now the thing I don't explain so just now. The problem with census, yeah. If they not left this word of census night, say for example, usa you sleep, now they count you. We know they ever get the actual figure of the population by region, by district, ward, or constituency. We know they ever. Now, I've been just tell una say, in Bombali, for example, the Northeast, Bombali, Koenadugu, Tonkolili, La Putanda, same day, we been get economic growth. We been get viable business, them work, job them been at inside and day. You get people and they come out from all over the country, and we see how that particular side they been the boom. It be reach 10. If you not left usa you day over the weekend for going at inside and day, you know they able to get something. Because I don't tell you say we sister them, they go work day. We brother them, they go work day. So usa job day, usa money the flow. Now they people and day. That is why, for example, I be they ask, whose kind economic activity where they go on right now na Kenema? But wait to, for say they don't burn back boku if not to economic activity, because the truth now, the North be inflated in 2015, not to a deliberate thing, but now because of the kind activities them where they go on there. So if you look, most of the people at the North, now that part there of the Makeni and the other Koenadugu, whatever, they don't return at some of them places them. Because work not they go on there right now. So if we pull politics and begin to look at the natural reason, the natural causes them, you they begin to see why population be turn so now, why population don't turn so. But notwithstanding that economic activities where they go on, and we know they go on the right now, we see Kenema don't skyrocket. It don't go very, very high. The question now again, where I don't ask and I go ask, what thing they go on at Kenema, where make the population don't go and kick that kind of way they nearly 50%. Even if, for example, look on something 2015, in December, you need contact again. So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, for example. Now 7 years. For say, I know able for no. Inside these 7 years, now they don't burn all of them picking in the.
Okay. This is very simple, my brother. As I say, we no really need for us to eat on this. You mentioned something like a question where you ask, say, which development we don't take on na Kenema will make this kind of inflation take over day as they don't overtake Freetown. Well, the other development we don't take up na Kenema we make we get this high number is how then they able get this number for rig the election. Make no mistake, now that one they make, all that year they go on. Now that one they make, these increments don't go na Kenema. Because in your common sense, when you watch how business they go na Freetown, you don't compare them with Kenema. When you watch how many offices them they Freetown, you know they compare them with Kenema. When you even watch, even people who know they do work, where some people can say na idle as them, out in the floats at the streets of Freetown, they, you know they happen so na Kenema. So for make statistics can give you this kind of figure for say, now Kenema don't double leg Freetown. That don't show you waiting at the intention of this coming 2023 election we get for take place in the country. Not to say this either. It's very, very open for say Kiatekabio, they look for all angle. If they watch now the 4 cardinal points them for see how they play Yuki so it is sit down back in the power. That one that they make, he talk to statistics, not only talk to them, but he make sure for bring people who answerable to them, now their offices they are. Make I bring you example. Now here we see a NEC officer, somebody will go work for NEC. He change figure na Kabbalah. From what they begin that talk, you hear him again? No.
Yeah,
you
we
not
hear him. We hear him.
Because
the thing when we hear now that they're not able to see the person.
It done. Now that one they no more get for expect because the person do that yuki and dabaru in the interest of caretaker bio. But if not any other opposition observer or party agent be do something of that nature, you for don't hear na pandemic road like today. But being that now caretaker bio don't see say he not able to fulfill the promise system where he promised with the people of Sierra Leone. So inside am right now in no say we the voters don't frown at him. So waiting caretaker bio can do for make again this election. Now for play Yuki and Dabaru. And the Yuki now it make them persist for this census. As long as people of Sierra Leone concerned, whether we don't stand say this, they don't need them right now. We don't need them. He say no, pauper if I go on. And we see how it go. Just imagine something just to say today, where pure census they go on at the country. You they see post them on the Facebook, you they see post them on the various medias them, media don't come to me, they reach out today. But we see when these census they go, then they even beg people and then they go, nobody know they go attend to them. For say somebody they come, say count me. But yes, still they go ahead and do what they want for do. Just for make them able bring we a number or a result like this. We get for favor caretaker bill come 2023. That's not the only reason. And the achievement we don't happen at Kenema, the improvement where Kenema don't improve, where they don't get population past the capital city. Now some of them things are just that caretaker bill feel say that Kenema side, na EO side as they don't claim say, na SLPP side. So if statistics puts higher number there, that don't tell you say Kenema get forget Boku voters them pass return. So if Kenema they get Boku voters them and caretaker bill don't take us say Kenema na EO stronghold. At the end of the day, they get for announce higher results na Kenema than Freetown. So whether they can calculate all this votes for check for who get for be the winner, caretaker bill they rest assured say because of this figure where statistics don't give in a winner. Now he make a final say caretaker bill himself talk to Leone Star. He forgets himself because that's not just a secret where they within them for say we get 8 million people where the census not ever go on it. He come and tell them, say, the hope of the 8 million people of this country, it then now hand. Osai caretaker bill been pull that figure there. When in do in own counting, where in no say we get 8 million people. But all of this, now the swear of the people. When people they hack it on Bokupa you can talk till them where you they don't talk undercover. You they come and talk them. After you don't talk them, you they regret say, oh, but wait I talk, so I be supposed to talk them. No. So if you find out not to caretaker bill no more, even if you don't come and talk, thinks them where they near to waiting happen. So, but we always tell people and say, when you listen to them people there where they talk, you don't know exactly who side they try for reach. We move.
Let's just go a quick one inside. Somebody been just they talk about Tonkolili, for example, why Tonkolili gets a little bit of growth of 4.9. They talk about the gold mining and other things, then where they go on at that part day. Well, yeah, then side and they will not start mining areas them. Yeah, but we all know say even with the gold mining and all, like for example, the time where things then the boom na the northeast, yeah. Proper one, you know, the population be really big. But first of all, let me go down to northwest and see how it's like there now.
For the northwestern region, Cambia district has a population of 367,699 and 188,560 males and 179,139 females. Carine district, the population of 290,313 with 147,124 males and 143,189 females. Local district has a population of 528,038 with 253,790 males and 274,248 females.
So that's not the KPK as thinking column. Yeah, Cambia, Potloko, and Kaine, we now then form the northwestern region. So first of all, I forget for telling you the northeast get a population of 1,316,000. So now we go to KPK. Let's watch how we been like in 2015. Cambia in 2015 began 345,474, and in 2021 get 367,699. It gets 6.4% increase. So the truth now, I'm not able to know the kind of thing we go on na Cambia right now, but in go up. Potloko being get 615,376. Now 528,038. A drop. Okay. I dey try for read the raffle behind this thing there. Let we go now to the other part where na Kaine. Kaine right now gets 290,313. Yeah, in a non-mover, you not been get data before. Now Cambia, you find out say Cambia, if you watch into the last election and the by-election the way they go on, then the first tender, like the Yumkela of NGC, you get like SLPP, you get some side them with SLPP, then you get the APC side. So that side there, although a more of the APC than the other one them, but if you look at the 2018, you find out the NGC really ravaged a particular area there. Yeah. And then SLPP they look forward for see how best they can able for make use of that. If they're able for penetrate that part a better one, then they're able for handicap, then they're able for destabilize, then they're able for neutralize the power of the APC. So they are looking forward to see what they can do. And we all know say this not the game. Yeah, you get for strategize and see how best you can able for put and defeat your counterpart, your opponent. Yeah. So basically, this not the reggae where me basically as I read them, where I able for read quick one and say maybe not the reason this. But all of what we did do so, not just an attempt for analyze the figures them. We did look forward to the political parties them for come out. But let's tell you something. Then we don't say they don't value whatever they do. I mean the opposition party them. Then we don't say they don't value this particular thing. But if we see them begin kind of debate them, it's like they don't give credence to this particular figure. If they begin to debate a lot, then they give credence to the particular thing, to the process. So I don't know what in the opposition will get for doing the case like this. If they would just disassociate themselves from that or what. But let's tell you now this. Whether or not the opposition say yes or no and not they change anything. Then people here don't tower pauper for do this thing, then get a reason for that. Whether they count you, they not count you, nothing not they change. Then figure don't do already. Interestingly, we tell you this, and this now exactly what been come out one time where we been there. I feel I never forget a clip of that. We've been telling you say they don't already count. They don't count, they don't project. In fact, what be they happen, the figures them be already there now the headquarters, wise then we just they get some filter the way they come inside for see who side they can feel certain things there. But everything be done. They don't know who side for add, who side not for add. To be honest with you, they put a lot of strength in Kenema than any other part of the country. A lot of strength. Now we don't see. We talk about them now. We talk about them. Yeah. We even give now, even as we talk so right now, we persistently they talk about Lower Bambara. They say, hey, watch out. Another district coming up pretty soon. Another district coming up. Wetin go get for happen? Okay, if not a district, what about another constituency from that Lower Bambara? Let we look forward to that, and you come see wetin go get for happen. When okay, you let tell me this. You remember wetin the neck chairperson say? He say then don't put together things them, and they even make provision for the census in case need good day for lay they able for work with certain things them. Then we don't talk am, but like wetin caretaker be been talk, we can always tell una say please una allow just listen. Although yes for listening not too easy. We say sometimes that we can miss certain things them, but exact wetin neck been say, you listen wetin caretaker be been say, then you begin watch now say wetin the neck the statistics thing say. You get for watch all of them things there and see exactly waiting and waiting day at the floor. Okay, so if you watch some side and day, you say red as to green, red as to green, red as to green. Basically, you find out say when you get red, now minus. So in other words, if you put them into practicality and say low count them as in vote, now minus votes and plus votes. Now in this. Okay. La you for coming side.
Well, but Shambapia, you talk without proof. No problem. You they talk without proof. You really they talk without proof. Would I tell you say that they try to develop new districts? You ever see don't happen?
Yeah, I just the talk about new districts or new constituency. Yeah, I just the talk. I know.
You know, we people now we really get for stand for this country. Just like waiting, me and my brother can see now, we really get for stand for this country and try to move away from party politics and tribal politics. Because all of this way them people are they do, then just the fair way for waste the country in money. We get simple way where all of this not they happen. The money that when government can just they use for this census, why they not they use this money for set up a system like other country them? We sabi country the world don't work. You know they ever see somebody hold iPad or pen and paper, they gonna steal, they go cut person. You get back and dead. When it be said that one day alone don't do for make we know the actual population where we get now the country. We don't need for the go at it. All this road, take this number, go put it under, take and go put it under, AC under. Now we defend for ourselves. Me and you get work for do. Me and you get role for play. We need to stand on them people at the throat. As we don't begin now, make we continue. Una make we not relent. We need to stand on top the head for make them people know say, now we make them, not to them make we. Now we they put for them. There is no need for them census here. You just they go outside and they born picking. Where person that outside and they go. We don't know how much people there. They're born, how much don't add. We don't know how much not.
This will make like me very much happy with what they call digital census, as they say. Digital census basically like what you don't say. The only one thing when me go add to it you say, then get for work with the immigration. Because the immigration, for example, they take record of all who that they come inside and who that left the country. Whatever. Then they take record of that. And then you get the births and deaths, where of course they tell you most people that don't born almost don't die. Then they work with your hospital. But for God's sake, if they say this na digital census, then we want for see back then say in 10 years then they go count back. No, it don't make any sense. There's no need for count again. Let this be the last time where they count. If this na digital census, like you say Bible here, no sign no day. Now the advanced world where they go begin say no go work today or they can't continue. Who say you sleep now they continue. That they all know they give you credible data. They know they give you just the guess. Now the same thing happened in 2015 where we see inflation from the north because of economic activities. But if for example you get digital things them, digital data where then they able for see what thing they happen. My brother and sister, you don't need for waiting. One thing in the way, for example, some side and the way now like some country they can actually can put something now you do what you feel them and send them back to them. Yeah, that day now for just the confirm no more say you there, you still there, you they exist, something like that they happen. You understand? But they know they can power pass it. Then a census so we spend almost million for do census, almost billion for do census. No. That they all are just waste of our Nigerian resources. Because that money they, for example, if they begin look for the national civil registration, for example, where they responsible for ID card, they no say where you picking born. Anyhow it be, you picking forget ID card. That is compulsory. As you picking born when you reach certain term, if forget ID card. Other parts then at the world and get 3 months, 6 months, you picking don't get ID card. Right? Until they less than that, they 70. Yes? Sometimes
less than that.
Highly
Less than that.
Yeah, as you born, you
Because
picking.
they get proper database.
Yes, as you picking born, they don't take all the information. They don't go input at the system. Now they don't know who say them born them, who's them born them in time, in month, who's doctor we born we make them born them, who all things are being. Not a magical, not just system. So if this, and I am very much happy with what they call digital census. Because if they digitalize the whole system, it means say they get for harmonize them. What that they mean? It means say they get for put them all together. They get for sync the information then. No way person they go and for falsify in information. You go na bats and death don't put them civil registration. They don't get them. All who are responsible for get names and information but you.
Now chain work, me
all
brother. When you
get
make
am.
you pass on to me pass on to no, it's simple.
All things
Very simple.
They get the central system where they process all of them things then they. So
Yes,
even
sir.
the police, for example, the police once they say me name this, they ask you who stay you born, then tell you say this. One thing first, you name and you date of birth. You go meet up there with person, but you know go totally meet up all thing. No. You fingerprint all thing. Which they don't say, for example, waiting at your name, they don't say, oh give me your ID card. You give, then take that your ID card and then knock am. All thing but you they come up. Centralized system. So if at all this not a unique digital system, digital census, and they look forward for see from the government how it go able for begin work with birth and death for let them take all them job lots them where they get as paper na the office where don't they men all kind dust, yeah, for let them put all inside. Not get me wrong, go paper information is fine, but they forget the soft copies where that is very simple. Like who's part within the country you want for access somebody information is very simple. So I look forward for see if this digital now they go actually give me.
Well, me brother, when una get wicked politicians, them na no more again for the happen. So if you find out na that day, most of these SLPP supporters them want na in their want, na in their leg, na how they want the country dey. Because then here what we dey talk, if we achieve them, na me and you they enjoy them, I'll pick it and they enjoy them. Just like what they talk about central system na ya, you know, database and other things. You get country then what we admire, also with politicians and the thief. We your money go keep. Where that country there, most of them are we your money that they use back for develop their country there, for develop the data system there. You know, places like overseas, Europe, you understand? Even when police hold you, if you live in that country there, they don't need your address. Only your date of birth. Now in police they need. When they enter, you know they go to official, the street where they control you, right? Now they ask you for your date of birth.
They just
As
need
he
for put
punch
iPad number, don't done.
He pull out an iPad, he punch him, he put your date of birth. Everything about you don't appear. Nobody no need for
right
no,
from that
you
point
know,
say now they determine whether if for left you or not for left you.
or not for left you. But you go to your police them before they even come up to the so-called other government officials.
No, but Bible, stop. No go to police. Waiting police get for do this. I think
No. I just dey bring you
let
example.
me go to immigration. We're very important
So-
in all of this system. Let's go to immigration. When are they in charge of information them? Let's go to births and deaths.
Oh my
Births and
God.
deaths, for example, you go there, you say, na my name Sembe Pierre. I born so 10, and you be asking now, Usai, who's almost o'clock? Waiting. Well, we're not able for sale. Okay, and for make other one.
Look what did happen. Even come now, go transport outside, they take license. You go don't take your license. Maybe before your license they expire, license they lost. Until you go to print out back before ever they able to know. If you not take your time, pass you end up for take new license.
Because the Sovola in Pekin and Dede, where then they give people an ID,
You know they're not the system.
then they give license and he puts the information in the system.
So these are the problems so they face, where some of we they sit down, they talk for see how best we they come to one as Sierra Leonean people them for see how we serve the help in we own way, because make no mistake, we all get a role for play for make this country reach yourself one time.
And
We
that's not
all-
to see we get a development. And now only the truth now, some of them things they also they talk about. So very, very key to any development. Is very key. For even the country insecurity. Yeah. Now we country you go see Jack and Jill save the pass. You know, sabi nothing. You the ask her, you not get nothing for identify. Immigration officer not sabi and police not sabi. You the pass, we all not the same. But overseas, no, they do that deal. You go pass the one day, then you go just see police stop you no more. That's how they go. Give me ID card. And that too. Give me ID card. You not get now, okay. You get now, then check. You record. Yeah. See? So me happy with the word digital, but me problem now if they go really digitalize the old system for let we left for spend almost billion per census. Because that billion they spend so, then go put them for education business, then go put them for health, then go put them for other things them. Rather than we just spend them $1 day or $1 month. We go take experts to all come. For let them self-carry repatriate the money. Anyway, let's just watch the figures in quick one. For Bo Bont Moyamba Pujan. Yeah, I remember primary school. Bo Bont Moyamba Pujan. Bont Moyamba. So basically, let's look at in both the 2015 we get 575,478. In 2021, it gets 756,975. It gets 181,497 people that we add. We make up 31.5%. If you watch the data then where we get, in at the second highest, yeah, in terms of inflation. What am I inflation? Oh? Then we go to bonds. Bonds in 2015 have been 200,781. In 2021, it gets 297,561. So you get 96,780. You know, say caretaker build all win, so more people in the good day, I can understand. More people in on the other side. So you get 48.2. Look what me they say waiting. 48.2, 90 seconds. Have been mistakes of what they call boo. 90 seconds. We come out the alright. We come out we go Moyamba. In 2015, it began 318,699. In 2021, it gets 346,771. In other words, it gets a difference of 83,113 people then, when at 24.0%. Yeah, you go to the other one winner, Pujang. In 2015, they get 346,461. In 2021, it gets 429,574. 83,113 people now they add 24.0%. Now, like Pujan, we get Soxin, for example. I don't know how most people them because not even the locals them, you know, within a Maleng chiefdom, for example. Yeah, Maleng Usai. honorable whatever I don't know how name self come out, that independent candidate, yeah. We first of all, he first go to parliament under PMDC, the second parliament he no go, the third parliament he go there as independent because by then he want go SLPP but they not agree get a symbol and fet and then he go independent and he win. All right, Sheka, honorable Sheka Musa Sama. Yeah. So na your own side and down and there, but we don't see them they cry for jobs. So I wonder now, waiting at the economic viability we happen at that side and day, we make we don't get 83,000 people them we don't add, but still we left down there. We wait for the politician then forgive the last part of farm. What happen?
Now they already talk with some doubts. Them, are the doubts to make this happen? Are the doubts to
No,
make this happen? It just sounds funny to me.
No, the truth now we dey wait for see waiting the politicians and go see. We just dey try for bring some funny issues them, yeah. Some senseless issues them inside this whole thing. Anyway, after South now, what's how they go? Now we go now Western. The Western. Now I saw the discussion day. Because this time, anyway, let me not waste energy yet. Let me go quick now West. Yeah? Let's watch the population for West. Yes. I can see.
Now we come to the Western area. The Western area rural has a population of 662,056 with 331,334 males and 330,722 females. The Western area urban has a population of 606,701 with 289,938 males and 316,763 females.
All right, so now in that, basically, this now the figures that we don't get. Let's analyze the Western area. We find out, say, in the history of the country, from where I begin tell you about 1802, till we come to 1973, if not so, I hope I get it right. Let's go back to me waiting. So we go to the inside and then we find out, say, Freetown don't be the most populated area. Yeah? So let's watch something. In 2015, Western area urban, where now they all thing they happen for the country, all kind of work now inside the day. We make now with the effect for what they call decentralization. That is to say, for make sure say we some of the job that we do inside, some of the offices that we do inside the country, we can't go on the other side, so people can go follow, and then we get things them. Yeah, because the government is centralized, all things they happen inside Freetown. We make all them population business the triangle inside Freetown. Let's watch something. Inside Western area, urban, Freetown proper, where we talk about Freetown proper, I think they talk about from that Lumley axis, yes, from Lumley, take them to, because Waterloo not today, now well done, take them to that Jue. You see, in alphabet from Jue to Lumley. Now you could put inside the Western area, urban, Freetown proper. So then say in 2015, the population now being 1,055,964. But in this 2021, the population come out from that amount they can now to 606,701 people them. So now that then say. Alright, so if you find out now, the minus 449,263 people them from Freetown. So the question now, somebody be say they inflate. But me brother and sister there. this not a secret. We know say Kenema, Tonkolili, Koinadugu, them big pass Freetown. But the truth now, no sign no dey na the country wey choke reach Freetown. Look why they talk about the case. No sign no dey na the country wey choke reach Freetown. Inside them bush the all people ending na Freetown. All side people ending na the hills them all side. The hills and the valley re-echo a cry. Now inside Freetown that thing they do. Hills and valley. All side people in there. They hear them voice the all side. But in this case, we find out say the population of Freetown don't drop drastically. It dropped by 42.5%. So you begin ask again the question. Even the term, where business, where mining open yai inside the country for the north, yeah, they not still get population where they can't reach Freetown. They not still. But now, economic activities them now all the other side them don't drop. But you find out say other side them at the country, it kick up the figures, but Freetown it drop. It drop. Of course, we all been in know say inside Freetown, na million and more people in Didi. Okay, them balance people and who side they don't go? Where before say for example, the ones that when a SLPP so within a power, most of the people themselves don't come out up line, don't canton. Don't add to the one they will be in there. But yet still, the population it drop na Freetown past any other side. So it's like say the people who them pull na Freetown, let's watch something quick here. The people in a western rural, western urban, 449,000. Let's watch almost add na Kenema 100. Okay, Kono 100. So I don't know, Bo 100. Something I don't know. Sometimes how they call that thing they would play. Yeah. You get for minus yanda for like get yanda. Kick your own back and front, eh? Then western rural, yeah, where they say what? Na 444,272 in 2015. But now it go up small to 662,059 and 56 people them. Yeah, in at 217,782, 49.2%. The western rural instead it open up because we find out say the rural area, for example, we talk about the rural. You begin talk now the 4 Mile, you begin talk the Waterloo, you begin talk about the rural district area, the Regent, this and that and all. Say go now York, Bobo, this that. Interestingly, western rural is really really big, and we see say rapid infrastructure work them to go on the building. You see right now inside and there's any joke safe. And inside and see small space, then they won't go there. And that include people even when they come upline, they come for fan place. So it won't develop, it won't grow not because of any economic viability, but because of the way how people then just get interest for bill. But well, maybe let no rule out something that they that happen inside Kenema. So we find out say Kenema now it don't overtake Freetown. From Kenema in 2015, 609, Freetown began 1,055,000. Now Kenema don't overtake them. Kenema don't get 772,472, whereas Freetown don't get 606,701. Ajebo.
The problem with you, Shembepia, you yourself gets problem.
Yeah, no.
You know they talk with facts.
No.
You really know they talk with facts.
That's no.
I wonder why make you the council don't know how they talk, say the economic activities them don't they go down as some of them then districts they are. Why make the number just the inflate this kind of way? You did doubt. You know, get for that. As long as SLPP supporters are concerned, massive development in other areas they are. But since that you know they talk with facts, we not just there for give propaganda towards this government. We know they see the economic activities them where they go and then districts then they. We not get to see them. But the SLPP and bio, where they for life and people, they know as far as they're concerned, massive development day, now the areas them day. So now that they make people that they left their own on them, for transfer they will make the number they go up in a boom. You find out right now the job facilities them wait on day now that Kenema. You know, see people that they come up free town, they go down, they for go find job, people they come up all side. Think of Kono and other places. People they come out and go Kenema for go find job.
Please hold on for me.
So it's not a problem, but economic facilities.
I don't know who that I be talk about decentralization just now. But I don't know who that say. If me tell people and say, I don't ever tell people and say, for example, then they take Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then can go upline. When they say decentralization, it means say you replicate the office them. You open branches them. Now that's not decentralization. Now that's what they say. I say because the government centralized, all things are inside free zone. Now that make right that they try for decentralize, for make sure say they open other side them, so people then go able for go na the inside and they work. Because for example, if you get the offices them other side, you find out say then they count other things the way they happen inside and they you get the creational facilities the way they happen. People in the follow how development they go now, so people in the camp. How development they go now, so people in the camp. So I not say then they relocate office the way they inside free zone go apply no. They are big and are listening fine. Yeah, we get one.
You too pass smart.
Wait,
pass
no,
smart.
Bible,
Let go they use
rule
big English them like SLPP.
Wait,
put them down
Bible,
for make people they understand.
We get rule now say you for listen with all your attention. Not listen half, then you take your mind, you make the balance for me. You did misunderstand the thing. We move.
Now you say they misunderstand people them.
Yeah, now that make I don't
Fatima Bioron tell you say you get educated fools them. For that one day, where you did talk, put on the Creole level where somebody understand. Because always you can talk, somebody they read na paper self, and know they able to understand until you put on down, and even when they put on down back, I think we get for they do different languages now. So some man they able to understand. Because upon all what them put on paper, we they read and analyze, put on down for make some people try for know what's in that paper. But yet still, they are chair like Yatikabio, but they know they see fine. They know they see fine. You know, and not just understand me fambul them. We the big. Una make we left this SLPP APC attitude where they inside we. Una make we move if we don't know say again as some of we with DNA. Una make we go then go flush that with blood day. We they donate for una. Then go put fresh blood now in our system so una DNA they will change to a better way where you think something better. But this SLPP, APC issue, we don't stop na some of the people them aid. This not get for LPU. This not get for Elders County. Because when you in that category day, all you think in a one way. You already think if na APC then a power, when they talk the bad things them way APC they do, you they frown. It they affect your system. Come on. If na SLPP like when they in a power show, then they talk. Some of you the big fool then they come. It depends una make me move from this scenario for find a better way to think so they able get salon for we all. If not, it a big problem continuously. The problem of these politicians, now me and you, we know they think the right way. We they see bad things then they happen. Becoming a Timni, Mina Limba, Mina Mende, no, na mi party in a power. Nobody know for talk the truth. Nobody know for oppose them. They not for talk about the bad things them what they do. And they not for come on a power. So if even the majority they suffer because na mi tribe in a power or na mi color party in a power, no, not a better thing for the people them. Na mi party I just get for support. Why will they support big fully now we are? Why? Why? We know they try for move now. Yeah, me mama and papa born me now this party. Now then me mama and papa born me. You don't get future. You don't want a better future for you picking them. How you feel say you picking them to get better future. Now a country not just static like this. You know they move. Upon all the gold, diamond, cocoa, bauxite, everything we get in this country. A small country like this, where me and you not be need for travel self. For they begin go ask white man in body, but begin go ask clean us for white man. We for able to sit down here. We live with average life. You know the punishment of people that they go through and overseas. You know the job also man they do for make able to survive no more and take care of the people them back home. You feel say if this country These so-called and a senseless politicians who utilize what we get, then use them properly. We need for go suffer, then suffer as they. You they see with sisters then go. Now the Arab country and they rape them. But yet still they go. With brothers and they go and they kill them. But no way not there for do. They still they go. Because of why? The way and manner, how the country they. And could have put the country so. Now the so-called senseless politicians them. Though you get senseless supporters them. Where big full of funkiamina, when I know they think the country. When people will get sense they talk. Una the big fool them. They come and talk rotorata. Una try for flush out these thoughts. Now una aid. Now beg with the big una. We move.
Thank you. So the last part, let's just get a summary of everything, quick one, and then we can wrap up.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about the totals now here, the Eastern region has a total population of 1,939,122, with 953,601 males and 985,521 females. The Northeastern region has a total population of 1,316,831, with 654,937 males and 661,894 females. The Northwestern region has a total of 1,186,050, with 589,474 males and 596,576 females. The Southern region has a total population of 1,830,881, with 896,979 males and 933,902 females. So the Western area together has a total population of 1,268,757 males and 1,268,757, with 621,272 males and 647,485 females. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, consequently, the population of Sierra Leone from the 2021 midterm population and housing census is 7,541,641. 7,541,641, with 3,716,263 males and 3,825,378 females, making a sex ratio of 0.97 in favor of women. The females. So there are, you may want to note this, there are 109,121 women more than men in Sierra Leone. So there is, so women empowerment, I think it's about time. You have the numbers. Yes. So there is a total increase in the population from 2015 to 2021 of 449,528, which is 6% more than the 2015 population. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to emphasize that this population is the population of people who slept in Sierra Leone on the census night, in various localities, various chiefdoms, districts, and regions.
So this back we go to waiting a bit say just now. Until we left this census night talk and begin get the actual figure of people them. When you get other people away, we always question the credibility of the figures them with regards to the census. So I am happy for this digital census, And I hope say this digital census where then they say now digital oh, after 5 years, 10 years, they no tell back say they can't count.
Who side they come on? A big bo. Go ahead.
You don't say. Who's that they come out? You don't make a scared straight for continue because if you begin ask so just now I know to the after. Who's that they come out? But the truth now.
No question.
No, but wait. The Bible, the truth. I think people already oversee. They go to follow. Yeah, they know exactly what they say. If only the thing we had to think about this digital, or what we don't need to talk about the digital and this digital system, then it's a cool thing, eh?
Of course.
Oh God.
Of course.
Rest.
You get for rest because there is no way caretaker will be able to fix any digital something where it be say I beg bo anyway that just left and that way they no way not the where these particular sensors they be digital. If change of government come, you will back and tell you say na social rotor attack come out of this sensor. But these sensors the way a man herself how they do them, you will get common sense for don't know say not to something this way even forget better a database where tomorrow if anybody want for can go through what they don't do for take some evidence they for do whatever except for do you know where we get no result because these are just do them how they want for do them in the interest of them. This parents are waiting there. The one that says we go some man no go to iPad because they not pay. So I they able get proper data system where some of the iPad except not in at the office again. Tell me that because if me don't own me iPad because you don't pay me, the information where they how we able register my system.
No, basically waiting them in tell we la be there.
Now lie for say where I own the iPad now I don't register the iPad na the office. That big lie.
Well, the problem now, even when they say as you put on as well they come, you find out say some villages they no go internet. I don't know no more now. If na magic clets. If na magic clets enemy use. But still, me waiting me go say no more, I will get less interest for talk about this. Until I hear waiting the politicians them they say, then I will get better thing for say. For now we just don't draw some basic how they call them some basic reference points them and see how best we can able for get things then be done. Yeah. But yeah, amazing.
You they talk of the politicians. You mean the members of parliament the way go represent we for argue about some of them in our parliament?
No.
You try to talk about?
For example, you get politicians them way being say they're not up to the task. You know this census are not timely, credible and all of them things. They look forward for you everything then say we get for tell we. Yeah, I just wait for see waiting and they say, but I'm not sure say I don't know except otherwise, but I'm not sure say I will get so much interest in this. The energy say for talk about is not too much. Because between me and you, we know waiting at the reggae. We don't labor all we don't put all we effort for talk about this, waiting at the thing where this government want to achieve. Caretaker be don't kind pulling self secrets na do. Because of waiting caretaker be pulling na the way people and catch them up, where we catch up. Now I made them actually give the 8 million. No. Now 8 million, bang, 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 bang. And then want give people and so bra. Now just because of waiting no money, I made them change the figure back. Then put a small bit. But still if you do, I know I'll be the teller, rounding up, it goes still na 8 million, bra.
But I still end my statement by saying until we move this tribal politics out of we system, until we move this particular politics out of we system, before ever we able to get a better country. Because if they see something when until all they go on, you get SLPP supporters the way sober-minded, they're not happy. They were not. But you get the one that when the big fool them, they no one know. Then even some of them, if even this mother bill they do bad, then mama or then papa talk, then get my pity them because just like an example where we sister Ginaya, If you see a old village, then your sister, over 10 man go rape am because waiting and say he support a political party when I start alarming. Because of color. Una your sister. You not get right to what you want in life.
That particular issue, I deliberately not talk about them because we get incompetent them. We maybe not to tomorrow. We want to talk about on Thursday. Tomorrow we want for hear the honest points, the honest views of people them on this census. Yeah. So join me inside Blue Mind tomorrow, 3 p.m. Salon time. Let we hear what you say think about the figures in the provisional results of the census.
Well, all the same, we family want for tell una plenty. Thank you as una all don't take una time, una valuable time them. Una the sober-minded Sierra Leoneans that we want to see this country for go before. We tell una plenty thank you. And we dey continue for do this, not to today. No more, we know they pray, forget any other government where they can give a that like caretaker bio in Rotorata government where they give with the people of Sierra Leone, that too. Well, of course, we what I don't tell you, waiting we go left for you tomorrow inside the program. Your program, well, that program not to be in government, and that you free for talk, you free for do everything. Because of that day, let we blow we mind. The truth you get for saying. And no matter what, the truth you get for saying. Try save the future. The truth you get for saying. And no matter what, the truth you get for saying. Come blow your mind. Talk about the bad things them. Talk about the politics. Talk about the things them where they make salon go before. Talk about the things them where they save that man, that woman, that pikin, where they in the streets, they suffer. Until then, tomorrow, we will meet up inside the same family house. Tata, me by Bracey, I love una the same way I love myself. Peace and love.
Anyway, my name is Pierre, the freedom fighter. Honestly, today, I don't know. I don't feel say me top gear there on.
Tomorrow they put the auxiliary.
No, even tomorrow self. Tomorrow knows now you get that. Me top gear not there on. You not there on at all. But still, I think I will try for refresh and see how best we can see everything that happen, okay? Well, until then, my name is Pierre, the freedom fighter. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Salam alaikum.
Rahmatullah Abarakatun.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya? try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na your house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.